Welcome, buddies, gather near. It's time to shine and lose the fear. Turn obstacles into stepping stones. Turn your dreams into motion. You're not alone. Your success story starts tonight. It's Success Saturday. Together our hearts burn bright. Saturdays light your way.
Success Saturday starts now. Starts now. Love it, love it. Welcome, 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 welcome. Everybody out there in social media land, and maybe you're looking at YouTube, maybe you're looking at Facebook, whatever you're looking at, happy Saturday and happy Success Saturday with yours truly, Barbara Beckley. Yes, I have came back. And I'm so happy because I always told myself this is very much needed. Now, things happen. I'm going to say this with technology. And one thing I'm going to be very vulnerable when it comes to this show. And people that come on, I'm going to have guests come on. I'm going to invite people to come. I'm going to tell you, even through things that get kind of hazy, that you still have success. You still have success. Now, this wasn't part of what I was going to talk about, but if there's always an opportunity to show and learn and grow through success and through things that go kind of, kind of wacky, kind of na. I always say, I got my little words that you're going to hear. Then I want to share because this might happen to any one of us, and it does. It's called technology is our friend sometimes, and that technology sometimes wants to kind of be that friend that's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't want to do what you want to do. I want to do what I want to do. And that's what happened just a few minutes ago before I came on. So what technology, my friend, because I call it my friend, because I don't want my friend to think that I'm upset at them because then they might do more damage. So we don't want our friend technology to do more damage, especially tonight, because Success Saturday, I am so proud of it. It came back to life. Okay. So let me cut my phone down, else that's going to be another distraction. See, technology is the key everywhere tonight. So with that, I'm going to go into my little story. Then we're going to go into success stuff. I got some tips and I got a game. I'm just excited, like a little kid in a candy store. Hello, Queen B. I see wonderful, awesome Queen B that created this whole platform, Chemo Buddies for Life and everything. Mrs. Tamara L. Hunter. Happy Success Saturday, lady. Yes. So back to the story real quick. Like they say, back to the story at hand. So I was coming on. I was like here, right? I was in the studio, in the virtual studio, getting ready to go. Gonna hit that little on, that on button to put me on, and had the intro ready. And then my friend, technology, decides to take out all of the streaming social media handles that I was hooked up to. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X. It all said, we don't want to go live with you. I was like, what? I'm going to be here by myself. I can't be here by myself. It's Saturday. I gotta hear the success of others. I don't want to hear the success of just me. I want to hear the success of other people that's having success. So I'm like, no. You're technology. You're my friend. I love you, but you're not going to do this to me tonight. So took a minute to come on. I had to add them back. And my other friends, social media friends back, and I was like, okay, you're not going to do this. I said, I'm not crazy, but some words are powerful, okay? This is a teachable moment for everybody when things get kind of na. So this is a teachable moment. So I talked to it. I said, no, you are not doing this tonight. Not on my first original. Well, it's not my first because the first one was when I had Queen Bee on. But this is like my solo time. And you're going to just go? Each social media is just going to say goodbye to me? Really? I don't think so. It is not working like that. I know, that's crazy. So I hooked it back up. I said, you know how I do? Teach people the Usha moment. And I said to myself, I said, you're not going to do this to me. So I hooked them back up, and hopefully you can see me. Hopefully. I see Tamara seeing me on Facebook. But yeah, that was crazy time. But lesson, every time and this is something that I want you to pin. When I tell you I want you to pin something or write it down, I know Tamara usually has a little video thing I like to say, write it down. Anything that you deal with in life, anything that you deal with, and I've learned this through my years of just growing, of just living. I was talking to a youth because I talk to the youth a lot, because I really want my experience to live on, and I don't have any children. So the youth that I run into, the youth that I'm a part of, be it my goddaughter or my godson, or just other youths with other family members that I know, or just friends that have children or young adults, I love to share wisdom that I learned. And I always say, the first thing I always say is, learn from what not to do. I mean, there's a lot of things you can learn from to do, and it works out. But then there's some things that Barbara did, don't do it. And I tell them, I said, don't do that. But I also tell them, when I say don't do certain things that Barbara J. Beckley did, I say learn from the experience of it. That's why I like to be open. That's why I like to tell the stories. That's why I always tell everybody else to tell your story, because they're powerful. They're your superpowers that got you through whatever you went through. When you think about it, they're stepping stones, as I always say, of strength each and every day of your life. They are stepping stones. They're not bad. Just like right now, this minute, when I tell you the whole thing about my friend internet, my friend technology, that was a stepping stone for me for strength. Did I get rattled about it when it first happened? Okay, we're human here. Yeah, I did get a little rattled. Okay, take that back. I got a lot rattled. I was like, no, what? And then I said, okay, Barbara, you got this. You got this. You're okay. Then I did the Usha moment. Usha, Usha. See, you start going back to when you learn certain things of other things that happen in your life, on what things triggered you to do to help you get through it, right? And that's what I did. That's what I did. So I did an Usha moment. I said, okay, this is okay. Let me still come on live wherever I'm coming on live, man, because I think the only thing that was still hooked up was YouTube. And then I hooked up the internet, and then I hooked up, everything else. And I said, okay, we're good. We're good. And then I came on and I said, Success Saturdays, welcome everybody. And I moved forward. And that's the learning thing that I want each and every one for you to know, that even through all of that, like, how people say the moral of the story is, the moral of the story of this story is, even through all of that crazy stuff, it still was a success. It was a success because I learned how to maneuver through difficult times that we all deal with. And I learned maneuvering through those difficult times through the experience that I had through my past and my present, and I know my future. So it never. So just to let y'all know, let me just make you feel better for everybody. It's never gonna stop. You are never gonna stop learning. Thank God for that. You're never gonna stop dealing with certain things, because that makes us grow, and it makes us connect, and it makes us learn and understand that you're not alone. You are not alone. So with that, I just wanted to put that out there because a lot of times people are like, well, how I get success and everything was just crazy all week, or things is going haywire over here, haywire over there, and I had a headache and I was sick and I was, then the list goes on, right? It's like that snowball effect. But through that snowball effect, you're still, think about it. By the end of the snowball effect, you're still able to talk to somebody, tell somebody, hear. You see what I'm saying? You're able to do all of that. So that's success of itself. So yes, through Success Saturdays, I am going to be bringing tips. I'm going to be bringing some golden nuggets. I'm going to be bringing what not to do, certain stories of Barbara J. Beckley, what not to do, so you can have that success and learn through it. Okay? So yeah, I just wanted to make a stand because a lot of people get kind of like, well, I was successful because this happened. No, you were successful because you got through it. You were successful because you learned something from it. You were successful because you admit the fact that, hey, we're not perfect. And that's what it's all about. So let's celebrate your breakdowns of being successful. Yes. So thank you. Thank you, technology. Thank you, my social media handle friends, for teaching me and giving me success tonight. Yeah, because you know what? I had to think of, because I don't want them doing nothing else right now. With that said, let's get right into it. You know what? With that said, I want to, I'm going to do a lot of it. I want to play a song, a grace and gratitude. I want to do grace and gratitude because I am going to be talking about that since we just had a lot of us, not in Canada. Canada had a little bit earlier, Thanksgiving. And being thankful, being grateful, all those good things that we did. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you did. We'll talk about that when I come back. But I want to play this because it goes with what I'm going to be talking about a little bit and going over some things. Then we're going to play some games a little later. This is my time. Okay? See you in a little bit.
Some wake up thankful for the morning sun, counting blessings one by one. The laughter of children, the songs of friends, the love that never ends. In every smile, in every view, Thanksgiving shines in all we do.
There's grace and gratitude, a thankful heart renewed, through the joy and through the trials, love will see us through. Every breath's a miracle, each kindness shining true. There's grace and gratitude.
Then come the days that test our faith, when dreams seem far and plans must wait. Yet even then we choose to see the gift that pain can be. For thankfulness will light our way and guide us home each day. A grateful soul can find the song and lessons learned when things go wrong. The rain that falls, the stars above, each one a whisper of love.
There's grace and gratitude, and hearts that still believe. When we live in thanks each moment,
Grace and gratitude. Well, first, I want to give so much gratitude to Queen Bee herself, Tamara L. Hunter, for producing that, for writing that, for putting that together. In fact, most of like 95% of the music and videos that you see here is from that wonderful, amazing queen. So thank you. Thank you. See, I'm already starting. This is an example of being grateful, thankful. It's success Saturdays. So I just want to just put that out here to her. If anybody else is out there, please comment. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want to hear success. So not every Saturday, the second and fourth, and I know this is off Saturday, but I'm doing this specially because, first of all, last Saturday, like I said, I'm being transparent here. Last Saturday, I couldn't make it because I had a death in the family. And some things had to go with that. You know how you can take care of yourself. Like I always say, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. So I had to do, but it was put on my heart, and I asked Queen Bee, Tamara, because I always ask her, because even though I'm hosting this show and I'm a senior volunteer of Chemo Buddies for Life, she's still the leader of this. And I want to make sure that I, tune in with her and ask her and ask her things, because I respect my Queen Bee. So with that, I told her, I said, I really would like to come on this Saturday today, because it's right after Thanksgiving, for one. And I missed doing it last week. And I really wanted to come on and, be consistent with this. And that's important, to be consistent. And I just have a heart. I have a heart for the community. I have a heart for Queen Bee, Tamara. We're like sisters. We always say that. We're family. I don't care what anybody says, we're family. And I just have a heart for each and every person out there. And I was telling Tamara, because she was on the first when we came back a few weeks ago, she was my main guest for the first time. I mean, starting back Success Saturday, because it's not new. This was the Success Saturdays for a while, and then I kind of took a long break. And I came back because I explained to Tamara that my heart has been yearning and weeping for the world, because I feel like somebody forgot the LOVE word. I was even telling somebody that I said, I think we need to look in the dictionary to make sure that word didn't go by, that they ripped it out the dictionary, because I'm trying to figure out, where is it? I was like, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? And that's what I was telling Tamara. I said, where is the love, Tamara? I mean, I want to see more of it. And I always tell myself, okay, if I don't see it in any other places, create it yourself. And that's what I usually do. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I don't see nobody else, if I don't see something else, or I can I can say latch on, but go to other communities or whatever and see what they're doing and maybe go with that, then I'm okay. But if I don't see it, I'm like, okay, Barbara, okay, you say you don't see it. That's my inner Barbara speaking, God is speaking to me, saying, well, create your own. If you don't see it happening, create it. So I said, well, I already kind of had something similar to show the love. And that was when I did Success Saturdays a long time ago. And then, bringing people in so they can share their success. We can have conversations about success. We can really understand what success means, because I'm going to go in that in a minute, because some people, I think they get a little bit under what success really, really means. And I want to just get that into deeper thought. So I told Tamara, I said, yeah, I think I want to bring Success Saturdays back, if you don't mind. And she said, oh, yes, you could do that. See, she's so sweet. I just love Tamara. And she was so open to me coming back. I said, but let me do it for second and fourth Saturdays first. Let me just kind of squeeze in there a little bit, because one thing I want to make sure of, if I'm going to do this, and that's anything that I do, I want to make sure I'm 100% in it. And 100% doing what I need to do. So that's why I told her, let me just ease on for 2 out the month. And then you never know. It might become every Saturday. We'll see. But let me get these first. And that's just, making sure that I'm here fully 100% for you. Fully 100% for you. And we're doing it on the public side this time around. It's not just within our own wonderful community that we have a private group, which that's there because, a lot of times people need to be free to talk, be free to express themselves. So that's why we have a private group. But with this, we wanted to take it to the next level because, first of all, everybody needs love. See, Tamara, you got me singing songs now. Now another song just popped in my head. All you need is love. Da, da, da. All you need is love. Love. Yes, love is all you need. The Beatles. All you need. Okay, for the younger people, the Beatles is not just a bug. It's a group. It was a group. There's still, I think, two people still standing in that group, Ringo and Paul McCartney. I just had to put it out there because you know how they talk about us, Tamara, with our age. They'd be like, okay, what group is that? They're very, very, very famous. Look them up in Google. But besides that, all we need is love. And let me just take, because I'm looking at time here. I told Tamara, I said, I'm just going to do 30 minutes. I don't know, Tamara. I might have to move this to an hour. Because I just have a lot on my heart and stuff. So I might be moving this an hour, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to just calm myself down because I'm just so excited. So let's talk about what success really means. Okay. At least let me get through that tonight. And I can always take this on to the next Success Saturday because I have so much to give and offer. So let's talk about success, what success really, truly means. Okay. Success is not about money, titles, or how busy we are. Because that's a buzzword right here forever. I'm busy. Excuse me. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm busy. I'm so busy. I can't do that. I'm busy. Guess what? I'm busy. And I want to tell people so bad. Guess what? We're all busy. Okay. But true success is about, and there's a few, and I have my notes here just to make sure I remember them. True success is about, one, peace in your heart. Peace in your heart. Whatever gives you peace in your heart is success in your life. Okay, that's one. Two, joy in your journey. Having joy in your journey in life. Are you having fun? I mean, just a minute ago, I had fun just explaining to you what happened to me before I came on the show. Now, at that moment in time, okay, it wasn't a little fun because I was like, oh no. But then I had to flip it. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. I had to flip my mind, my thinking, and say, well, Barbara, this is another opportunity for you to learn more. So having joy in the journey is very important. Through the highs, I'm gonna say it, and in the lows. So you have to have that joy. You still got to bring that joy. You know, it says in the Bible that God basically will give you strength in when you're going through. He'll give you that strength. He'll give you so much joy and peace in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the chaos. So if that joy is still inside of you and you can control that, because people from the outside wants to try to control that and say, well, you don't have no joy. Look what you're going through. Look what you're dealing with. How can you have joy? How can you be happy? Don't let them dictate your joy inside of your journey. You take that joy. God's giving you that joy. And then you have to grab a hold to it and hold on to it. Just hold on to it. Don't let other people dictate to you the joy in your journey, the joy that you might not, that they feel like you shouldn't have in your journey. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Number 3, growth in your purpose. Now, I just gave a whole example of that just a minute ago. Growth in your purpose. We are forever, yes, forever growing in our purpose. And if you're not growing and you're being stagnated, then you have to ask yourself the question, where am I stuck at? Something happened where I am not growing anymore. So you should have growth in what you do. From the age when I was from 7 to 14 to 21. Oh my God, I'm showing my age. To 30. Look at me, I'm going in increments now. To 45, to 50, to 55. all that growth in between. Yes, it's been over 50 something years, almost half of 100, a little bit over half of 100. All that growth that I went along the way. If I would have stopped it at 19, to me, it's like it's stopping your lifespan because you're not growing anywhere. You're not learning. You're not cultivating life. You're not building yourself up. You're not looking at yourself in a whole nother just atmosphere. You have to learn that you're always forever growing. And that's success right there. Okay. Number 4, impact on others. Oh, can I say that again? Yes. Oh, I love that because that's part of my mission and part of my motivation in life. I always want to make a positive impact on others. That's why I always tell myself, I am not going to ask or suggest anything to anybody if I have not tried it or did it or went through it myself. Now, I'm not saying you go through everything. I mean, we're not going to go through everything that every person goes in life, but I'm just talking about the things that I'm teaching and showing. I can't tell a person to suggest something and I didn't try it. I can't lead my business or people within my business or clients who are friends if I haven't tried it or even looked into it. Because I want to make sure that I have an impact on others. And I want them to know that, hey, maybe I didn't go through the whole fire like you have, but I understand. And I sought it out and I see your heart. And I want to make sure that an impact is there for you. So making an impact on others is very important. And you have to be that, what I'm trying to say, like the ambassador of your purpose and the ambassador of what you do, your soul, your mind. And people are watching you. People will always be watching you. People, yeah, sometimes they watch you in everything and you're like, oh God, did they see that? But even with that, that just shows again that you're only human. You're not perfect and you're learning and growing. What did I say? Growing into your purpose. So when somebody gets on you about that you messed up somewhere or you didn't do something right or you didn't say something right or whatever, tell them, you know what? I'm continue to grow in my purpose. You tell them that. And that came from Barbara J. Beckley. Yes. And I approve this message. I always wanted to say that. I don't know. Forgive me. Okay, and which one number I'm on? Because my wonderful Queen Bee is typing in each one I'm saying. Okay, I think I'm on number 5. Yeah. So number 5, and gratitude for what you already have. Be grateful, successful in what you have already. A lot of us goes into that atmosphere. Oh, I still need to get this done. I didn't get that done. I'm this age. I still haven't got to this point yet. Or I haven't finished this book. Or I haven't. Okay, let's take it a step back here and be grateful for the success that you have had. And when you sit down, if you really sit down, you probably can't even name. There's so many of them. So maybe that's something that you want to do this week because oh my God, Tamara, I'm on 1 minute. What? It's 29 minutes already. I can't believe it. I still have so much to go. But okay, if you can, now I'm gonna ask for grace. Can you give me at least 5 more minutes? And then I've had to rethink this and see what I need to do to keep it at 30 or to go a little more. But anyway, I don't want to waste the time that I have because now that I'm a little bit over, I still want to give you just a little more impact. So what did I say? 5 things. That success is not just about money. It's not about titles. It's not about being busy. True success is about 1, peace in your heart. 2, joy in your journey. 3, growth in your purpose. 4, impact on others. And 5, be grateful for what you already have. I am grateful right now of what I have right this second here in Success Saturdays. I'm grateful for that. It might not be on CNN or wherever like that, but that's okay. It's right. It's where it's supposed to be. See, that's what I'm saying. I always tell people, well, it should be here and there. I'm like, you know what? Where you are right now, where you're seeing it right now, what you're doing right now is where you're supposed to be right now. So be grateful for that, right? And just to add, success connects to everyone because we all want what? And there's like 5 things. So I'm going to say it's real slow because I don't want to rush this part of it, because this is really a foundation about everything we're going to be doing and talking about with Success Saturdays, okay? Because I want you to remember that success is just, we just do the title when we say, oh, we got an award today, or not saying that it's not important and it's not successful, or oh, I got this title, I'm the founder of blah 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 blah. That's good success. But I also want you to understand of the peace, the joy, the growth, the impact. All of that is success. So and I always use this example, if you've been pushing yourself to drink 8 ounces of water, at least 3 a day, and you did 3 for today, that's success. If you said you want to be grateful for 2 hours and think of anything that you can think of in your life for 2 hours to be grateful for, and you did it, that's success. So it's not high or low, or medium and short, or tall and skinny, or whatever it is, whatever how you want to measure success. There is no measurements, because it all depends on the success that you see, that you have, what you feel comfortable in your life. So let's go back real quickly. Success connects to everyone because we all want to feel fulfilled. We all want to feel valued. We all want to know our life matters. We all want to wake up with a purpose. When gratitude becomes part of your daily life, success is no longer something to chase after. It's something you become aware of. So gratitude shifts how you see your life, your challenges, your opportunities, and even yourself. Did everybody get that? Should I repeat that? Can I get an amen on a Saturday? Can I get an amen? Okay, because I know I'm overtime anyway, right? I'm really sneaking this in. I'm sorry, but I just had to get this out there because I love you all so much. So success connects to everyone because we all want what? To feel fulfilled, to feel valued, to know our lives matter. Your life matters. Your life, I want to say it slow because a lot of people don't think that. Your life matters. You are loved. I love you. Tamara loves you. So you got 2 people already, and I can get a whole list of other people's names. So don't tempt me to do it, because I will. To wake up with purpose. So what I said, when gratitude becomes part of your daily life, success is no longer something you chase. It's something you become aware of. Gratitude shifts, okay, how you see your life, your challenges, your opportunities, and even yourself. So I hope, oh, you love me too. I love you too. I hope that made sense, for one. I hope that gives you something to really think about for this week, okay? Thinking about something for this week, I can't leave you without action. One thing I always tell people, Barbara J. Beckley, she will put information out there. She would say, experience stories, whatever she does to kind of put some lessons out there. And then she'll turn around and say, okay, now I got to put some action to it. Because I believe in putting action forth once you learn. That's how you learn. You got to do. You learn, then you do. Then you learn, then you do. Hey, then you learn, then you do. And you learn, then you do. Okay. Let me get to because now I got to go down my notes because I talk too much. It is over to 30 minutes. So let's see, I had a game and everything for you. Okay. Let me go to some action here. So let me ask you, I want to say 2 things. Well, 3 things. Okay. First action. Commit to 7 days of gratitude. 7 days of a gratitude journaling. Okay. 7 days of gratitude. I don't care if you do it on a Word document, if you're better doing this, or just write it. I like writing because I just feel comfortable with that. But for 7 days, do a gratitude journaling of what you're grateful for, what you're happy for, what success and gratitude are you? Okay, that's one. Second, message somebody tonight and tell them thank you. Just thank you. That's it. Some people have to, well, I mean, I don't know how to put it in words, and I gotta use chat GBT AI to make sure how I think I'm a certain way. No, just say thank you. You do not need help from AI to say that. I mean, I use AI, I use chat GBT at times, I do. It helps a lot. It saves a lot of money. I understand it's a whole nother program. But right now, I just want the humanistic side to come out of us that we need to do more of, because that's where that love is fading. That's why we need to do more humanistic stuff. I want you to message somebody tonight and just tell them thank you. Thank you. And if they ask, I'm just going to add this to it. If they ask, because a lot of people want to know, they're curious, curiosity killed, well, I don't want to kill no cats, but they're curious. They're going to be like, well, why are you thanking me for? A lot of people might say that. Just because I appreciate you. Thank you. That's it. Sometimes you don't need a whole definition or whole reasoning. You just want to thank them because who they are, right? Okay. And one more thing. Share this broadcast to somebody who needs encouragement. I hope that I encourage you and gave you some things to think about. And I just ask, it's a suggestion. You don't have to, but I would love for you to share it out, because there's going to be much, much more Success Saturdays coming. And we just want to touch people. We want to, what did I say earlier? Create that impact. Okay. So this is a gentle invitation. And I got to read this because I want to make sure I say it right. If you're ready to take your purpose and visibility to the next level and stay connected and stay successful in your own success world, because like I said, everybody's success is different. Your gratitude is the key that unlocks your next season. So you see how success and gratitude kind of mingles a little bit together. Have you noticed that? I just wanted people to notice that kind of together, right? So with that said, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave you. Oh no, did I say leave you? I don't want to leave. That's like a little baby, right? Like little kids. I don't want to go, or I want to go, or are we there yet? Well, yeah, we're there. We're there to close. But with that, I want to just remind everybody, and this is something that I have to remind myself every time I close out Success Saturdays. This is something. Now I'm serious. Now you see, I'm getting serious now. I was serious all the time, but this is like important. I always want to remind each and every person out there that's watching me, either through live right now or either through a replay, that you are loved. I love you. I found out a few weeks ago from 7 different people that they said they never heard no one in their family or friends tell them that they loved them. And I almost cried. I almost literally cried. I was in a family. I grew up where I did hear love. But 7 people, that's too many people alone. One person is too many people not to hear love. You're giving me 7, and if those 7 out there, and I'm not trying to get on. I'm sorry. I'm about to get on my soapbox. I get very, very, very upset because, oh my God, you didn't hear the word love? Really? Really? So it's so important that I'm going to end this all the time by telling you, if you have never heard that word in your life, if no one never told you that word in your life, I'm telling you right now, sorry, when I waved, I got to wave the cry away. I'm telling you right now that I love you. We love you. This community loves you, period. Like my pastor always says. She always says that when she's making a point. She says, period. Period means there's nothing else after that. We just love you. So with that, you're going to hear all that at the end of Success Saturday. So Get ready. And then you can always say to somebody, well, if no one else said they love me, I know Barbara J. Beckley from that Success Saturdays on the Chemo Buddy says she loved me. And you know what? I will attest to it. I will attest to it. So I know I went way over. Ooh, I kind of went way over. Sorry, Queen. I went way over, but I do want to play this one song because I'm talking about love. We're talking about gratitude. We're talking about success in that area. So I need to play this video. And then after that, I will see you at the next Success Saturday. And remember, we love you and you are loved.
As we come together today,
we, the Fab family, stand united in love and unity.
We know that life brings challenges and healing comes through connection.
In bringing awareness to mental health and well-being, we honor the strength it takes to keep moving forward.
Our show is dedicated to exploring our fabulous lives.
And that love will light the way.
Breathe and calm. Let the world come alive. Peace begins when love arrives.
Close your eyes, release the fear. Every doubt will disappear. In the silence, hear the song.
Love within has been here all along.
Healing through connections, our light will always stay. A love that lifts and strengthens, love will light the
way. Release the shadows.
Lift the veil.
Let the voice of love prevail.
Every moment fresh and new.
We are connected,
Me and you. Healing through connections, our light will always stay. A love that lifts and strengthens, love will light the way.
in the quiet of the heart.
We are one, we're not apart.
Let love carry, let love guide. Here together, side by side. Healing through connections.
We're stronger when we share.
A love beyond perfection
That heals us everywhere. There is healing through connections for you, for me. Love will light our way.
Healing through connections.
Love will light the way.
Healing